Now I'm going to give you some practice on how to multiply and divide numbers that are in standard form. So if you can actually type this number into your calculator. So to do this, punch in this number here, which is 3.94, and then look for a button on your calculator. That's something like this, EXP, and then here you would punch in 17. So to type this number on your calculator, and remember, every calculator is different. So if you get stuck on this, find an adult and ask and ask for help. So every calculator is different. So normally, but basically, try to look for this number here. On my calculator here, EXP is right here. So to do this number here, hang on, this calculator is a bit big. So hang on. So to do this number here, I would punch in 3.94 and then EXP here. This button here, EXP, and then 17. So this is my number here. Okay. Yeah. So you sometimes see the E and then well, anyway, every calculator is different, so it's pointless me explaining this. If you get stuck on this bit, ask an adult. Okay. So let's give you some practice here. You can use a calculator if you want. So here, work out this. So press pause and have a go. Okay, here you can just punch this into your calculator and then square it. Another way of doing this is to visualize it like this. You know if you have x y, let's say x to the power of 3, y to the power of 4, and then you times, let's say, another number, you would get this times this, and then this times this. Now, if you don't understand this bit, watch one of the earlier videos. So here, we can visualize it as this. Okay, so we can visualize it as this to the power of 1. So in effect, hang on, bear with me on this. So here, get this times this, so that would be 3.7 to the power of 2 times, now this times this. So when you have to the power and then to the power again, then it's actually 10 times 10 to the power of 8. Okay. Now this here actually equals this. If you don't understand this bit here, then watch one of the early videos. So now yeah, so now it's just a matter of getting 3.7 times 3.7. So calculator, hang on, what's what were they? Clear 3.7 times, well, squared if you want, but I'm being lazy. 3.7 times 3.7. So that would be 13.69 times 10 to the power of, well, here times 10 to the power of 8. So this would be your final answer. Okay. You could just punch in the whole thing here and then square it. So okay, if I were to do it on my calculator here, it's really if I were to do it on my calculator, I would do this. Hang on, clear it. 3.7, and then I've got to press this EXP button here, and then 4. Okay, and then I would press the squared button here, squared. So it gives you that. Okay, yeah, which is actually this answer here. Well, anyway, let's carry on here. This one here, work this out. Try to do this partially by hand. Do a little bit by hand. So imagine this multiplying with, well, there's a 1 here in effect, and then this multiplying this bit here. Okay, well, try to do it by hand rather than a calculator. Well, when it comes to something like maybe 3, well, anyway, try to do it by hand wherever possible. Okay, so press pause and have a go. So here, visualize this as this. You've got this block here, which is to the power of 1, and then times this block. So it's going to be this times this here, and then this times this here. So this would become, hang on, 4.6 squared times 10 to the power of minus 16. Okay, because you've got to get the 2 times the minus 8. So so maybe jump to your calculator and do this bit here. 4.6. Hang on, clear this. 4.6 squared. Hang on, squared is here. So that would be 2116. Hang on, 21.16 times 10 to the power of minus 16. So this would be your answer here. Okay. All right, this one here. Oh, remember when you have a square root of, let's say, AB, jump to this AB to the power of a half, because every time you see to the power of half, your mind should visualize the square root of AB. Well, anyway, here you've got the square root, so you can go backwards and visualize it as to the power of a half. And when you have it to the power of a half, well, imagine there's a 1 here, a 1 here. Well, it's a half times a 1, and a half times, well, anyway, do whatever you have to do, work this out. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so this here, I would imagine it like this, times 10 to the power of 6, and then brackets to the power of a half. Okay, so here it's actually this block here times this block, and then we've got to power, well, anyway, there's a 1 here, so, well, we imagine this to be a 1. 9.4 to the power of 1. So now it's this times this thing here, so this would be 9.4 to the power of a half, times 10, well, this times this, which is 3. Half time, 6 times a half is 3. So now you could visualize this, 9.4, square root of 9.4 times 10 to the power of 3. So you could just do the square root of 9.4. Where's the calculator? Clear this. So it's 9.4, and then you just square root it. Where's the square root? Here. And then you get a massive long number. But the thing is, you are actually allowed to round it off as well. So let's round it off to two decimal places. So it'd be 3.07. So 3.07. So this number here is actually this number here. So your answer is 3.07 times 10 to the power of 3. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay, so next one here. Yeah, think about this. Maybe you could rewrite it as blah 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 over blah blah blah. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this as 9.23 times 10 to the power of minus 6 over 2.37 times 10 to the power of 9. So at the moment you've got this block times this block divided by this block times this block. So let's split up the two. Split up the fraction. So you've got this 9.23 over 2.37 times, well, we can do this inside our sleep. It's just a matter of, when you divide, it's, well, actually, let me do it one step at a time. Times to the power of minus this, and then time this, okay? And now, this bit, you should be able to do inside your sleep. It's just a matter of this, take away this. So it would be this, times 10, well, minus 6, take away 9 would be, would be minus 15. Okay, and then this bit here, well, jump to your calculator and do this bit. 9.23, calculator, hang on, 9, clear this, 9.23 divided by 2.37 equals this. Let's round it off to two decimal places, so it's 3.89. 3.89. So this would be our final answer. Okay. Last example here. Okay, press pause and have a go. Alright. Okay, this one here. Maybe try and sort out the bubble first. So this thing here would be square root, hang on, split it up like this, times 10 to the power of 8 over 10 to the power of 3. Again, this is in a bubble here, okay? So let's try and work out the bubble. So it's going to be square root, well, 9 divided by 3, that's 3, times, well, you've got this divided by this, so it's a matter of getting 8, take away the 3, so it's times 10 to the power of 5, okay? So now maybe you can jump to something like this: 3 times 10 to the power of 5, and then bracket to a half. Okay. Okay. And actually, just when you're here, just punch in this number and then square root it. The reason I did this is just to give you an idea of how you should visualize things like this. You should be able to jump from square root to the power of a half, or to the power of a half to the square root. But when you're here, just punch into your calculator and it will give you the answer. Okay.